I'm making this video especially for Kelly. Hi Kelly. Kelly's a paraplegic and she's feeling very anxious at the moment. She usually goes to the gym and that helps her a lot, but now she can't go to the gym and it's making her life even harder. This video is not just for paraplegics though. It's some exercise that we can do while we're sitting down, and it's also an opportunity to think about how you can make good choices about whatever situation you're in. So one thing to do is to make sure we're looking after our neck. So we could begin with this, where we breathe in and breathe out. Turn your neck to the side and then to the other side. Now I'm not going to stay in the poses for long. What I'd like you to do is pause the video and do them longer yourself. Now you can inhale and exhale as you turn. Now the way we breathe is very important. So breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And the out breath is when we deepen. So on the out breath, surrender and go a little bit further. Good, and then coming back. And then you can do the same on the other side. So I'm going a little bit faster than I would normally go in a class, but I want to show you a whole range in one video. Good. Another one I felt that's really helpful for the neck is to go right, left, go up a centimeter, right, left, go up. And we do it with this attitude of surrender and release, not forcing the body, and mindfulness, so that we're watching to see how we feel the whole way. Now Kelly, doing exercise this way might be different to how you've been doing it. It's the way we apply our mind. So I want us to be relaxed, the tongue resting behind the bottom teeth, and we're breathing in and breathing out with a sense of curiosity. I wonder how far I can go. So that's the way we're doing these. Inhale, and with a sense of curiosity, I wonder how far I can go. And you can vary these. You might feel it's better if you take it lower. You might feel it's better if you take it higher. The thing is that you're checking in and choosing how you do the movement yourself. So this is a form of meditation that we're actually thinking about what we're choosing to think about. So that's basically what meditation is. And if we can practice doing that in every activity, so as you're moving your arm up and down, find you might go, oh, that's just the spot that feels a bit tighter than usual. Good. And then it's also good to stretch the spine and the neck this way. Bring the chin to the chest. Now your arms are not pushing down, it's just the weight of the arms. And if you can't use your arms, just do it with your neck down and moving side by side. Now depending on your physical limitations, try not to make them an excuse for not doing what we're doing. Try to think about an alternate way you can do it that might help you do that. Now, it's a lot of tension in the neck, so hunching up and dropping down, doing this every day, and big rolls. So I'm hoping that once you've watched this a few times, that you'll be able to memorize some of the things I'm teaching you and do them throughout the day. You could even set the clock for, every hour to set an alarm and do something for your body every hour or so. But doing it with the mind intact. So as we're stretching, make sure you catch your thumb on this one. Arms completely straight. And as you're stretching it, make sure you're noticing. I think this, when I pull it a bit more to the middle finger, oh, that's pulling a little bit more. And then doing it the other way. And as I said, doing it longer than what I'm doing, but just a quick thing for you. You can even press the pause button while you do both sides longer and think about it. That would be really good. I don't want to make things too easy for you. I want you to be proactive. So if you think, oh, I need to do more of this one, just hit the pause button and do it, okay? This is the important thing, that we become kind of people who can take responsibility for our choices And maybe your arms only go to there. 15 years ago, that's all my arms went to. And I used to stay there, relax the shoulders, breathe in, and then see if I could encourage it to go a bit further. So if you're ever grimacing because it's uncomfortable, that means you've gone too far. So only going as far, your body will stop, then you relax, and then you breathe into it. Now, Kelly and everyone else, the anxieties may be coming because you're not breathing properly and as well as our thinking. So let's breathe nice and slowly in through the nose and out through the nose. Okay, it's important to look after every finger. This is a whole series that we do yoga for arthritis. I don't think I would like my fingers not to work, and every time I have any trouble with my fingers or hands, it's not good. So pushing them down, doing this series, and then squeezing them like this as well, each one. And if you notice one is more painful, do that more often. Get the movement happening, and you can wiggle and pull. Get to know every single part of your body. And things improve, 15 years ago, I was nowhere near as fit or as healthy or as happy as I am today. And I've developed over the years good practices over and over. It's what we do often that makes the difference, not what we do occasionally. We can choose how we breathe. I'll do a bit of breathing with you in a minute. We can choose what we think about. So when a thought comes, we can just say to it, oh, go away, that's rubbish, or leave me alone, or I'm not going to think about that anymore. Making choices not to think about things that are not helpful. And be careful what you watch. Let's turn off the news. Someone will tell us what we need to know, or just watch a little bit to get the information you need. So lots of things to improve the health of our hands, because we really need our hands, especially even more so if you're a paraplegic. Good. And releasing even things like massaging the back of the neck. So this is something I do every day, some neck massaging, because if your neck gets tense, it's going to affect your eyesight and your mood, and it might even give you headaches. There's a lot of information that goes through the spine up into the head, and so we want all that to be soft. And even massaging the scalp to get the hair moving, the skin moving off the scalp. Good. And face massaging the temples where we hold a lot of tension. Again, I'm going quite quickly. You would do this for quite a while. And the jaw. So doing what we can with what we have and looking outside the square for solutions is a wonderful way to live. Let me encourage you to do that. Our old habits will make us slaves. Habits are make us slaves. We want to be free to change our mind, to do different things, not to be compelled always. Now there's some good points in your hands to massage as well. Carpal tunnel gets stuck in here, and we want to get all this opened up, so just massaging in through there. If you can't do it with your hands, you can do it with your knuckles. If you can't do it with your knuckles, you can get a pen or a chopstick or something. Good. Now you can use weights, or you can do this without weights, and lots of repetitions that will help keep your arms strong. Good, and even doing things like this in different directions. Good, and arms wide. Now the weights will help, 1 or 2 kilo weights, or if you want to gradually work up to 3, I wouldn't really do it any much more than that, because then you can start getting more damage. And you can, but even doing it without the weights, when you do it for a long time, it does get heavy. The other thing is we're training our brain when we're doing all this. We're telling our brain we can do stuff. Even if you're just only going up to here, or if you're doing one arm at a time, or even just one arm, the other arm is noticing actually through the brain. So I've seen therapy done where they only do it on one arm, and the other arm often improves. So don't be limited. Think about what else you can do like this. Now for your abs, if you can't move your legs, you can still do something like this if you can use some of your body, and that will still work your abs a little bit. If you're able to move your legs, you can add this kind of alternate twist. But Kelly, if you can do this, that would be great. If your arms won't go up there, you could still do it with your shoulders coming down. It doesn't matter how much you do. The only person you're competing with is yourself. If you can be a little bit better today than you were yesterday, that would be good. And the ones that are the hardest for you are the ones I want you to do more often, because they're the ones that your body needs to improve on. Now I want to teach you a thing called belly button massage. So we've got to look after our digestive system. So pushing in the belly button, and this actually stimulates the vagus nerve as well, which connects to the brain, and it can help relieve stress and anxiety as well. And it doesn't sound like normal that you think that pushing my belly would affect my brain, but there's a lot of science to tell us about the gut-brain connection. And so this is one from a Korean guy, and we do 100 to 300 of these. Good time to do them, of course, is before you eat in the morning. You can do all kinds of bowel massages to get the digestive system working. And so the Chinese one does a soft one going that way and then going the other way, just softly, just getting the heat there. I can even feel that right now already, that the heat is starting to come, and the heat stimulates circulation, which stimulates the digestive system. So that way and that way, so doing both ways. And then you can also do this way where you push in as you breathe out. And you go from one side to the next. You slowly go up, actually, going up the right side and going around. So this is your right side, so you're going to go inhale and exhale, push in, move up another centimetre, inhale and exhale, push in, inhale and exhale, push in, and keep going around. You can do quite a few times at each spot. The idea is you get to see and notice if there's any early problems. So this should be not uncomfortable. Now occasionally it might be uncomfortable at one spot, and you can just stay there and give a little bit more of a massage. If it's very painful, I suggest you go to the doctor. There's something happening. It may be that you just eat too much, or your bowels aren't very active, and so there gets congestion and inflammation in one spot. And in that case, even pushing it up the right side and down the left side. So this is my right side, pushing it up and going down, because this is where the colon comes out, and hopefully that will help your elimination. And a few days of not eating very much would be really good, because it'll help do the massages. Don't eat too much, drink plenty of water, and see if you can help to flush it out. So that's some good things we can do for our digestive system. And why I really mentioned that was that the health of our digestive system actually affects the health of our brain. There's a lot of research on the gut-brain reaction, and if we're thinking negative, toxic thoughts, we may be negative and toxic in here and stuck. So looking after our gut's very important. I want to teach you just a quick little video on how to relax and to meditate, and then I'll be doing more of these. So just subscribe to my Gigi Neophyte YouTube channel, and that will help you get all the new videos. Alright, so just sitting comfortably, and it's okay to let your head flop a little bit. Close the eyes, and we breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. In through the nose and out through the nose. So when we breathe in and out through the nose, the brain gets the message that things aren't that bad, because when we're stressed, we often breathe through the mouth. The tongue should be resting behind your bottom teeth, shoulders down, fingers and toes relaxed. Face, just let the facial muscles flop. No one's looking at you. There's no need to smile or frown. And just be a human being for a few minutes. And watch the breath. It might change. Often as we breathe slowly, the out-breath becomes longer. And I notice that when I'm really relaxed, there's no hurry to breathe in again. And ideally bringing the breath down into the belly. In through the nose, the belly rises. Out through the nose, the belly falls. If you're used to chest breathing, that will be challenging for you. So you can look up some YouTubes on diaphragm breathing, learning how to breathe into the belly. And even if you look up breathing for stress management, breathing for relaxation, it will always be diaphragm breathing. In through the nose, the tummy rises. Out through the nose, the tummy falls. And start to play a little game with yourself. I wonder how long I can make that out breath. It takes a long time to breathe out when you're relaxed. And there seems to be no hurry to breathing again. Really slow down the breathing, and that will relax the nervous system. And the good thing is when the nervous system's relaxed, your digestive system improves, which affects your overall health completely. Our immune system improves, and we become more patient and happier, calmer, not overreactive to everything. So making our breathing practice a regular habit. In through the nose, the tummy rises. Out through the nose, the tummy falls. The ancient yogis say the slower we breathe, the longer we live. Make the out breath very long. And there's no hurry to breathe in again when you're relaxed. I'm going to leave you now with this breathing practice. I'd like you to stay there for 5 to 10 minutes. And you can start doing it with music, doing it outdoors, doing it in bed. I think this breathing practice, this diaphragm breathing practice, where you focus on the out-breath being long and there's no hurry to breathe in again, I think that's going to be a practice that's going to make a lot of difference, Kelly. Settle in, accept where we are, pray and trust in God in all things, and just wait. Sometimes doing nothing is the best thing. Just wait and see how life will pan out. But we need to be calm. So I hope you liked this video, Kelly, and anyone else that watched it. I hope it's helpful for you. And please send me messages. You can email me at yogaandbeyond@bigpond.com. You can email me and ask me what you would like to, what kind of videos you would like. Yeah, so my name's Gigi from Yoga and Beyond. I also run the Health and Happiness Centre. You can find both of those websites online. I hope to see you again soon. Have a great day. Bye.